Well, this is a bummer. I read the title, don't know any of the specifics. Venom 2 will be delayed. Showed up in the notification bells from Chris over at 3C Films. I figured with news that automatically when I read a title, I'm a little bit bummed out. Well, let's at least watch the video from the guy who can at least make bummer of a news at least a little bit fun. That's one thing that you can always rely on Chris to do, is even if the news is not the most positive, I'm like, well, at least Chris can make it a more enjoyable experience to learn the information along the way. We'll of course give our 2 cents as we go through this, but let's see what Chris has to say.
You guys following me? Hey! Hey! Where you going? I'm talking to you! Hey! Where you going? I'm coming for you! I'm coming for you!
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. I'm sick of this, man. Last year, around this time, we were hearing the word delay about 50 times with every movie known to man getting delayed. Then we finally stepped into an era where we were getting movies released left and right. It was even getting hard to keep up with. I was like, what do I review? What we're going to be talking about here today, guys, is that reports are coming out that Sony is seriously considering delaying Venom Let There Be Carnage, pushing it back possibly to next year, along with some of their other movies
next
coming
year.
out. We're going to be breaking that down here, along with why this is happening again, how this is going to affect Spider-Man No Way Home, but really just being pissed off that this is happening once again. So I'm going to need your guys' opinions down below. How do you feel about delays looking to be imminent again, just because some movies are not making the box office dollars that they currently could? Are you going to be pissed off if we have to wait another couple months for Venom Let There Be Carnage? And what will you do if they touch Spider-Man No Way Home?
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
I mean, if Venom's getting delayed, Spider-Man has to be getting delayed. Like, it just seems 99% likely. I was kind of hoping some of these studios or bigger films would wait to see how Shang-Chi does when it comes out September 3rd, and especially if I'm tracking how the second week would do with Shang-Chi. I mean, if they've already made the decision to delay it, I would not be surprised at all. It's more than likely Spider-Man No Way Home will get delayed to 2022, which is a bummer. But Chris, your little bits are making this a lot more enjoyable.
Absolutely.
In the article, they state, in the case of Venom 2, it's another destination on the release calendar. First we heard January, then we heard October 15. I hear Sony hasn't decided what the new date is or whether they'll continue to stay put on September 24th. Essentially what they're saying here is that they've heard rumblings in their sources, which, hey, Deadline is one of the most credible news stations in the movie sphere, so you gotta kind of take their word for it if they're hearing this, that Sony has been looking at the box office for like movies like The Suicide Squad and even the rise in COVID cases right now, and is thinking we're headed for another slump where people are scared to go out, are wanting to stay in their homes, and that's really gonna affect the potential box office potential for Venom Let There Be Carnage. And look, they have it here with those dates in mind, whether it's January or October. Ain't no way in hell it's gonna be October.
Oh, it's official.
Big effing mouth.
Oh, damn.
Chris, you're so smart, you're so cool. Ain't no way in hell's gonna be October. It's October,
Oh,
guys.
no. What?
For
As
now.
I was making the video
For
you
now.
guys, letting you know that they're possibly thinking about moving Venom Let There Be Carnage. While I was editing the video, they announced it's been moved. So here we have the new date, October 15th of 2021.
That's rare. Halloween Kills.
Put Venom
I think
Let
that's
There Be
the same
Carnage,
day.
and I think it is a stupid decision, man. Because I'm telling you, there is no way in hell Halloween Kills is gonna be moving out of that month, because you only release a Halloween movie around the Halloween season. So I don't care if Venom Let There Be Carnage is actually gonna beat them at the box office. They're still gonna take a major hit from good old Mikey boy. Part of me wonders if this date isn't even real, and as of right now is just a little placeholder, and then once movies like Free Guy and Shang-Chi, which are going to be the big determining factors whether studios decide to put out their movies in the next couple of months, if Shang-Chi and Free Guy do good at the box office, they might go ahead and move it up a little bit. But if they bomb and make a little bit of money, like unfortunately that's what it's looking like for those two films, is that they're looking to underperform, then they have an excuse to be like, all right, we tried, Now this is going to be going all the way to next year.
He makes a solid point there about how they're not going to move Halloween Kills at all. I think the first Venom, it did come out during October, and I feel like for what the film Venom is, or Let There Be Carnage, October is an appropriate time to release the movie, but there's no way they're going to move Halloween Kills. That's just not going to happen. It makes more sense for Halloween Kills to keep the release date more than it does for Venom to put it out there during that time period. And I wish they were, like, we're in a time right now where I feel like the studios kind of need to work together just a little bit, just a tiny, tiny bit. Competition is something that is not, you know, something new to the movie industry, but to put it out right around the same time or at the same exact time, it's like, come on, no, we need to give each movie some time. We need to give it time.
Yeah.
So please just separate it. And he might have a good idea about the placeholder, but Free Guy and Shang-Chi way more than Free Guy is going to be a strong determining factor to whether or not Venom will stick to this release date.
Better be a success, Shang-Chi.
Yeah, Shang-Chi. So
All
much is
up to
riding
you
on
now.
This is honestly such a ridiculous decision, and it sucks, but man, it also makes me wonder about all these other Sony movies, because no way is Spider-Man No Way Home safe. This is why we have not been getting a trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home, is because Sony does not want to waste those marketing dollars like they just wasted two Venom trailers with
Solid
incorrect
point.
dates, or not even proper dates on their movies, letting the public know about this film, and now that excitement, that hype that we had for it is gonna die out if we have to wait for this movie till next year or even October. Basically, Spider-Man No Way Home is in very big trouble, and it's looking very likely like we might not see Spider-Man until next summer, guys. They're not gonna push Spider-Man No Way Home to like February or March. No, they move it. It's gonna be till June or July, where most Spider-Man movies usually like to come out.
I feel like May would be okay.
Yeah, that's when the
especially
original
if
ones came out.
Yeah, especially if Tobey Maguire's in this. You know, it would be cool if they did honor that with May.
I
That's my one
think
hope.
that would be perfect.
It would be a good time, just for that nostalgic factor for those who give a damn about things like that.
Plus, that'll be the biggest summer box office, and then people will be able to say, like, oh man, post-pandemic, it was a huge upswing, and Spider-Man saved it all.
Chris makes a good point about the marketing. That costs them a lot of money to put those things together. It costs them a lot. So not only are they going to want to make sure that when they release this movie, they're going to make their money back for what it costs to just make the movie, they're going to want to make sure that they're making their money back on what it costs to make the marketing, and not make the money back, but profit significantly.
Yeah.
You know, so the delays make sense to me. It's just risky times right now that we're living in, and yeah, the pandemic is. I have a suspicion I don't want to say it. I wouldn't be surprised if we are down to a temporary lockdown again, stay-at-home orders.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
at least a lot of the bigger events getting pushed and postponed for sure.
I can't be doing 6 more months of Spider-Man intros, but you guys here, this is
Yeah,
what
you
is happening
can.
now in your
You got it in you, buddy.
Spider-Man No Way Home is looking to be next.
That's
They
what I live
officially
for,
did it
Chris.
to Venom, Let There Be Carnage. What do you guys think about all this nonsense? Sony will not be putting it on streaming, so don't even put them damn comments down there. The real money is in theaters, and that's what they're holding out hope for. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.
Thanks for reporting the news there, buddy. Solid points.
Yeah, because you don't want to wind up doing like what Tenet did and like printing up like hundreds of posters for like 3 different release dates, none of which are ever going to be the actual one.
Black Widow was
Confuse
the same
people that
thing,
much
too.
more. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, how do you feel about this news? Are you at all surprised? See you guys soon.